I just want to talk to you, please.
What is there to talk about? What could you possibly say, Naomi? What for me?
Bianca, it wouldn't be good for you and your mama to be in a wheelchair. I would hate for something bad to happen to you right here and right now.
Well, right here, right now, a storm is on its way to the ring. Oh!
Bianca Belair and her family get threatened by Naomi upon her return to WWE SmackDown. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. On a night that was supposed to be celebratory, on a night when Bianca Belair stood tall as the EST of WWE once again, a sinister shadow returned. Naomi, once beloved, once respected, made her long-awaited return to Friday Night SmackDown. But it wasn't for cheers. It wasn't for family. It wasn't for glory. It was for revenge. And she brought with her a message that would shake Bianca Belair's entire world, including her family. This is the chilling story of Naomi's return and the disturbing threats she made against Bianca Belair and her loved ones. The calm before the storm. It was just another episode of SmackDown. The crowd was electric. The air was filled with excitement as Bianca Belair walked down the ramp with that signature braid swinging behind her. She had just come off a massive victory against Tiffany Stratton at Backlash, reminding the WWE Universe why she's the EST. Bianca had a lot to celebrate. She was back in championship contention, fan support was at an all-time high, and most importantly, her family was in the crowd. Montez Ford, her husband and one half of the Street Profits, and her young niece were watching ringside. Bianca grabbed the mic and cut an emotional promo about hard work, family, and perseverance. The crowd was right there with her. This right here, this moment, it ain't just mine, it's my family's. It's for every little girl watchin' who's ever been told she wasn't enough. Nah, we more than enough. Thunderous cheers. But just as she was about to end the promo, the lights went dark. A strange, violet hue flooded the arena. A silhouette emerged at the top of the ramp. The Titantron read one name. Naomi. Naomi returns, but she's changed. The crowd erupted into a mix of shock and cheers. Naomi was back. After months away from WWE, her presence was unexpected but powerful. But something was off. Gone was the glowing gear. Gone was the upbeat energy. Instead, Naomi wore dark leather, her hair braided tightly back. Her eyes were cold, focused, intense. Bianca stood still in the ring, confused and cautious. Naomi walked down slowly. No music, no high fives, just pure, eerie focus. She slid into the ring and grabbed a mic. The crowd hushed. Naomi's voice was low, controlled. Bianca, congratulations. You did it. You beat Tiffany Stratton. You proved you still got it. But while you've been out here being the EST, I've been watching. And I've been hurting. She paused. While you were celebrated, I was forgotten. Bianca tried to calm things down. Naomi, girl, what are you talking about? You know it ain't like that. You've always had love in this locker room. Naomi's eyes narrowed. No, Bianca, I haven't. And especially not from you. She looked over at Montez Ford and Bianca's niece sitting ringside. You built your empire, Bianca. But you left people behind. You left me behind. You talk about family, but I don't see you fighting for mine. You only fight for yours. And that's where this story changes. The threat, the atmosphere turned ice cold. Naomi took a step closer. Greater than, you act like you're a role model. But you're a fraud. You don't care about unity. You care about spotlight. About you. And now, Bianca, she pointed toward Bianca's family in the front row. You got everything. The wins. The endorsements. The fans. The perfect little life. That ends tonight. Bianca's smile faded. Naomi, don't you dare bring my family into this. Naomi slowly turned to the crowd and looked directly at Montez Ford. I'm just saying, sometimes, the people closest to us gotta pay the price. Maybe it's time somebody gave them a taste of what it's like to be overlooked. Disrespected. Abandoned. Security began to move closer to ringside. Montez Ford stood up from his seat, shielding their niece. Bianca's tone shifted. Listen to me, Naomi. You got something to say, you say it to me. You leave my family out of your mouth. You don't get to threaten people just because you hurt. We all been through something. But we don't take it out on family. Naomi responded coldly. Who said we were family? And with that, she dropped the mic. The crowd was stunned. Naomi left the ring without another word. The fallout. Backstage chaos erupted. WWE officials swarmed Montez and Bianca's family, escorting them to safety. Bianca was seen backstage yelling, demanding a match with Naomi. Kayla Braxton caught up with Bianca for a quick interview. Bianca, Naomi just threatened your family. Nah, she didn't just threaten. She crossed a line. I don't care where she's been or what she thinks I did. You don't bring a woman's family into this. You want smoke. I got it. All of it. The next day, social media exploded. #Naomi Returns trended #1 worldwide. Fans debated whether Naomi had truly snapped, or if she was justified in her anger. Clips of the threat spread like wildfire. Interviews from former superstars surfaced, some defending Naomi, others backing Bianca. Even WWE legends like Booker T and Trish Stratus weighed in on the bump, expressing concern about Naomi's mental state and the direction this feud was heading. Naomi's justification. The following week on SmackDown, Naomi was given an in-ring promo slot. The crowd was divided. Some booed, others chanted her name. Naomi stood center ring, spotlight alone illuminating her. Let me make one thing clear. I didn't threaten Bianca's family out of nowhere. I warned her. I warned her because she left me behind. She listed the moments she felt betrayed. When I left WWE, who called me? Not Bianca. Not the locker room. Nobody. I came back and I saw her face on posters. On billboards. Her smiling while I was trying to keep it together. I was supposed to be her sister. But sisters don't disappear on each other. Naomi explained she had tried to return months ago, but WWE gave Bianca the title shot. Not her. They told me, the EST is our top priority. So yeah, I got bitter. And yeah, I started thinking about how to make sure nobody forgets me again. You call it hate, I call it survival. But the next thing she said made the WWE Universe gasp. Bianca, you love playing the hero. But tell me this, what happens when the villain knows where your family sleeps? The arena went dead silent. Montez Ford responds. Later that night, Montez Ford demanded time on the mic. He walked to the ring not with energy and charisma, but with serious intensity. Naomi, I've been knowing you a long time. You've been in our house. You've shared meals with our family. But now, you threatening my wife, and worse, my niece. He paced. That's not you, or maybe that is you now. But I'll tell you what, come after me. Come after Bianca, but you even look at my family sideways again. You won't make it to your next match. The crowd roared. This ain't just a storyline. This is real. This is blood. And if you cross that line again, no lights, no cameras, no WWE. Just consequences. The match set up. WWE officials couldn't let this slide. So it was announced. Bianca Belair vs. Naomi at WWE Clash at the Castle. But that wasn't all. To ensure the safety of all parties, WWE stated, both competitors will be escorted by security before and after the match. No family will be allowed ringside. The contract signing was heated. Naomi taunted Bianca, bring your best, est. Because after I'm done with you, I'll be the one your family remembers. Bianca signed the contract with fury. You already lost, 'cause when you come for mine, I stop being the EST, and become something else entirely. Clash at the Castle. The pay-per-view match had every fan on edge. The entrances were electric, but there was no pageantry, just raw emotion. The bell rang. Naomi and Bianca tore into each other. No handshakes, no sportsmanship, just hate. The match went nearly 25 minutes. Spots included Naomi ripping Bianca's braid and using it against her. Bianca countering with a KOD into the steel steps. Naomi hitting a rear view off the barricade. The crowd was split. Some yelled, "Let's go Bianca." Others roared, "Naomi." In the final moment, Bianca countered a springboard moonsault into a super KOD from the top rope. 1, 2, 3. Bianca won. But she didn't celebrate. She stood over Naomi, breathing hard. Emotion in her eyes. Montez Ford appeared on the ramp. Not to celebrate, but to make sure Bianca was safe. Aftermath. Backstage footage aired post-match. Bianca walked into the locker room and hugged her niece tightly. "She'll never scare us again," she whispered. Naomi was seen being checked on by medics. She refused help. "I'm not done," she said. "I'm never